They say memory is everything, but mine? Let's see if it survives this match memory card game. We will code this memory card matching game with JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. In this tutorial, you will learn how to create a JavaScript match card memory game using CSS Grid. Let's break down the features and see how it works. Each card is hidden by default. Clicking on a card flips it to reveal a secret symbol. If two cards match, they stay flipped, but if they don't, they flip back after a short delay. Every 2 flips count as a move. The fewer moves you make, the better your score. And there's a built-in timer to challenge yourself. How fast can you match all the cards? If you want to start over, just hit restart. The cards smoothly flip back and reshuffle to keep things interesting. As you can see, we already have a body tag style to center everything with CSS Flex and to have a radial gradient background color. First, let's set up the structure with HTML. This is the foundation of our memory game. The game container acts as the main wrapper that holds all game elements, including the title, game board, stats, and controls. Title displays the game name, while game grid is the dynamic grid where cards will be generated. We will handle it with JavaScript. By the way, quickly hit subscribe to my channel to support me, it's free anyways. Game info simply shows moves and timer stats. Finally, the Restart button is a restart button to reset the game. Time to write CSS for this match card memory game. Using CSS, we'll make it glow, animate, and look ultra cool starting from game container. We style this game container and give it a semi-transparent black background with a glowing cyan box shadow to create a futuristic effect. Next, we set up the game grid as a 4x4 grid using display grid. We add gaps between the cards and center everything inside. Remember the cards that we're supposed to generate inside game grid? Well, let's style them. The card elements get a semi-transparent cyan background, rounded edges, and a hover glow effect. For animation, we use transform to rotate them when flipped. Finally, the Restart button is styled for both clarity and usability, with a bright cyan background to grab attention and a clean, rounded design that matches the game's futuristic theme. It has a simple glowing effect when hovered, keeping the design consistent. Seems like our CSS is done, so let's go code JavaScript. So in JavaScript, first we wait for the page to fully load using DOM content loaded. Inside that, we grab all the key elements we'll interact with the game grid, restart button, move counter, and timer. I used ChatGPT to get the symbols for this match memory game, but you can add icons as well as images. We defined our unique set of symbols, icons like lightning bolts, rockets, crystals, and we'll duplicate them so that we have pairs for the game. Next, we define some variables for game state, flipped cards, moves, matched pairs, and our timer. Now we are going to have 5 functions in this memory game that we will write in JavaScript. First one is to shuffle card, then create board, then flip card, then check match, and finally to start a game. Shuffle cards function randomizes the order of all the cards using the sort method combined with a simple random comparator. It ensures that every time the game starts, the card layout is different, making the gameplay more exciting and unpredictable. Create board function builds the game board. It first clears any existing cards, shuffles the symbols, then loops through them to create individual card elements. Each card starts with a question mark, stores its symbol in a data attribute, and is clickable thanks to the flip card function we will create next. When a player clicks a card, this function flips it visually and shows the symbol. It also keeps track of flipped cards. If 2 cards are flipped, it waits half a second before calling check match to see if they match. will create this check match function next. This function compares the two flipped cards. If they match, it increases the match counter. If all pairs are found, it stops the timer and shows a win alert. If they don't match, it flips them back after showing the symbols briefly. The move counter is updated every time two cards are flipped. At last, we have start game function that resets everything to start a new game. It briefly reveals all cards so the player can try to memorize them. Then it flips them back, resets move and match counters, resets the timer, and creates a fresh board. It also makes sure the player can't click during transitions for a smooth experience. Finally, this code listens for the restart button click and starts the game when the page loads. It ensures everything is initialized and playable as soon as the user lands on the game. Let's see if it's working. Oops. We may have made a mistake in time, so we will fix it as soon as we find it. Alright, so we put slash rather than percentage sign in seconds. Let's play the game to see the finalized outcome. While you see my brain braining to remember the card's icon and win the match card memory game, hit that subscribe button to see more content like this. It's free anyways. If you have been dealing with my dead humor for 16 minutes straight then,